Hello. Alright, we're getting some fun opponents with Norse. Let's have a quick look at these guys. Plus agility catcher, that's pretty handy. We've got a dodge, a thrower, only 2 rerolls, only 11 players, so the team value is going to be a little less than ours. Good results so far. Not unexpected, high rolls are good. Okay, we actually have the lower team value. Alright. It's so weird. So I must be too used to playing elves. Alright. Do I want to spend my money on... They just have the 2 blockers, right? Yeah, okay. We should probably save that. Here's where we get like 15 KOs. But hey, we should save it. Getting another runner might be nice because although he doesn't have any ball handling skills, he has the potential to get some agility skills, plus he has a movement 7, so I've been kind of backing off of it because, you know, 90k is a lot. You know, you're talking being close to Elf Blitzer there, and they're nowhere near as good as Elf Blitzers, but I mean the Dauntless is actually kind of handy as well, like, especially if you want to try and blitz your way out of a problem, if you do have the ball, having that Dauntless if some kind of big guy comes and stands next to you in a pinch might be useful. Oh, let's go on offense. They don't have a leaper. I mean, it'd be a bit crazy to have a leaper at this stage. They do have the agility guy who could be an issue. Their thrower is just basic, so how many skills do they have? Guess we can do that. They just have the agility. No, and the dodge, that's right. But we do have a tackler. For this game, we have our tackler and our guard. And, oh, Mighty Blow. I forgot about that we picked up. We picked up the guard and the Mighty Blow. That's really solid. Because the catchers have own value 7. Personally, I really like high elf catchers. They're always my stars when I play high elves. The movement 8, plus the strength 3, plus catch for, I mean, you know, usually one of them ends up being your ball carrier, but the others just can be really useful blitzers. But they do, you know, they are prone a little bit to injury. You generally bludge them up first. I mean, this is one of those situations where you do take the agility. Like, if you're an elf player, you take the agility when you're offered it. I think we would probably take agility if we're offered it too, except I don't think I would do it on our elves, even though that would make them slightly dodgier. Boosting yourself to average, I don't think it's worth it. But if say our runner got it, or most of the rest of the team, I might not want it on a berserker as well. Maybe later on. Because the agility plus the well, I guess they had a slow load-in. I thought it was weird that they weren't moving. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose you could make one of them a hard hitter and make the other one like your push off the field guy. Because with agility, they, you know, they can potentially dodge out from situations and push people off. So he's not going with this formation, because that would be madness. I guess he's trying to pick the closest one to what he wants to pick. This is very deep. Which I'm okay with. Sorry. I'm gotta wake up. I've been at work. I'm okay with him playing deep because it makes the blitz slightly less scary. And he's not like so far back that we can't knock him over. This is a very strange formation. It does make the Mighty Blow a little less effective. I mean, we'd have to set up right at the front. Anti-blow. Yeah, I might hold off on that. Or I could just go at it on these guys here. That's might be what we do. We might just accept that we can't mighty blow, but I think we do try and hit the catcher. And we don't need Dauntless, so I think we go with our runner, if we can. We'll pop these guys up on the flanks as protection. Let's see, so we'll pop him here and we'll just blitz around that way if we can. You guys can come back inside. Yeah, because this might be to try and lure us to do a blitz with our Mighty Blow guy and isolate him and then take him out. So the plan as of right now is run up for the assist and then blitz in with Ivar. Oh, I should make sure I can knock everybody on the line over. So we might be running up with Ragnar. And we should spread a little bit. Just to be on the safe side. No, let's do this. Because that'll give me 2 hits potentially. Just need to remember what I'm doing. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Okay, this has happened again. They took 2 rerolls and they've been given an extra reroll. Why does this keep happening? So we don't need to worry about the ball as of right now. Okay, that's excellent, because he can stay back now. Alright, so Mighty Blow doing work there. We can afford to do this one next. You know what? I'm happy with where we're at. We might actually use our guard first in case we just get a push. We do not. So that means you can come through here. Okay, there's our push. Did get a couple of stuns though, which is nice. And we can kind of drop back. Try and anchor our flanks in. And protect our Mighty Blow. And I think we just leave this guy back here. I'm actually quite happy with that formation. Alright, let's see what he does. I don't know how aggressive he's going to be. I'm really sad he got that reroll. Because, like, part of our advantage here is that we have 3 rerolls and we have block. With him getting the reroll, it means he's not punished as much for not having much block. So, it's not. I'm not saying it's like the be-all and end-all, but it's just a little sad. Because it's like... It'd be like giving... you know, it'd be like, I mean, it would be like in the same situation. We've got 12 players, so theoretically we could foul. But he doesn't. It would be like giving his team a bribe, but not, yeah, I mean, not that it does that, it gives everybody bribes. But I suppose it would be like the bribe one would also be bad, because we can already kind of foul, but that will give him license to foul as well. That's, I don't know if any of that makes sense. So I guess he's blitzing down Kjetil, who seems to draw a lot of hits. I guess it's because I use them to try and kind of protect the flanks. But that's part of the good thing, you see. That would have broken armor on one of our other guys, so... Okay, this is a pretty heavy play down this side, so he's kind of like making me want to go this way. With these guys being out this turn, we can theoretically go but past them. So if he tries and like pushes on both sides, I don't think he can protect... Oh, interesting. I don't think he can protect both sides and the middle, so he's got kind of a choice, especially now that he's committed so hard down here. Okay, that's pretty wacky. This looks like full on just trying to not die, which is interesting. Guess he's trying to avoid our mighty blow, I don't know. Oh, but he is giving us this one. I just don't understand. Alright, I feel like we're gonna kind of sit into these guys a little bit. Are we? We can at least sit into... Let's at least put a little pressure on here. Yeah, I think so, because he's not really giving us any reason not to. So I think we actually are going to kind of push over this way. Now that he ran these guys so far away... Yeah, he's trying to... It's like he's trying to protect these two, which I guess is fair enough, but it's just... unusual. Could go for the mighty blow hit with the risk attached. If we do that, we're going to do that kind of last-ish. I think we are going to do it though. Put this guy here to kind of tie both of these guys up. No, he would need to be here. What do you know? I just knew we were going to fall into that trap. It's crazy. And the double. Oh. So we rolled double push and then double ones. I wish we had just blitzed with somebody else. We could have saved the double ones for him on his turn. So these guys can come back down now. That is the advantage of them. Oh, I can't believe that though. I mean, I can believe it. I kind of predicted it beforehand. And now he's got a... Oh boy, I just realized he's got a 2 dice here now. Well, this is what you get for, I guess, greed? Okay. It's all good. I mean, it's not good. He can now just dodge in here. So we need him to roll some ones now. But he can potentially get in here Oh, he's just... Oh, don't let... Oh, boy. Why is it this easy for people? This is gonna be the this is gonna be the harshest example of, like, you know, trying to use your player to do this. It's gonna be the harshest example of what the repercussions are in living memory. So we just lost effectively 2 people from this drive. Now we've gone from looking like we were really comfortable to complete disaster. I mean, I suppose what I should have done was brought this guy over for extra support. And now we should be able to knock all these guys over, but like I just have this weird feeling like we're gonna roll some bad blocks here. So this guy can block here up for 2 dice, or he could block there. I'm really struggling to tell if my opponent is, like, being savvy or not. I don't think he is. He did a 1 dice block with a catcher when he had no need to. He could have used him for the assist and then dodged one of his guys out, so I feel like we're still... Yeah, and he's still playing really weirdly. And that's the most frustrating thing. Alright, that's nice. So I guess he's going to push that guy and then he's going to block here. Did free this guy up, which is nice. We've used our Apo on turn 2, that ain't good. But we haven't really used it a whole lot, so... Okay, and he has given us a bunch of blocks, so let's look on the bright side here. You're just getting back up and causing issues. We need to do this one here. There we go. That's the stuff. Let's pop somebody near the ball. Which will free us up to do this. Okay, is this a 1 dice into a... Is this a 2 dice into 2 dice? Push this guy into here. Push this guy into here. Yeah. Hang on, no. It wouldn't do it to me twice, would it? If I pop this guy here... Did I just make this a 1 dice into a 2 dice into a 1 dice? Can't believe it. All that thinking time and I still messed that up. But apparently, again, 1 dice. You know what? My brain is just not working. It's my only excuse. Let's see. So we want to kind of set up here, I guess. I mean, I'm just like asking for disaster like everything I do. And I'm not sure why. I think I got so thrown by what happened over here. So he can clear this corner, for sure. He'd have to bring some of his guys that he's hiding in. I can only apologise for how I'm playing though. It's annoying me. You know, sometimes when somebody does... we've had a few games like this before. When somebody plays a really sort of wacky style against you, like, everything... like, it just, like, throws off your whole, like, sensible... or what you'd consider your normal sort of sensible style of play. So that's just a 1 dice. You're not going to 1 dice me there. I say that. I have no confidence in what I'm saying. We'll see if he like stands us up a lot. If he doesn't stand us up a lot, I think we should probably start moving and see if he follows us. Or if he's just going to huddle. Because if he's just going to huddle, we're just going to get the ball to safety. I mean, maybe he's just trying to avoid getting hit so he can attack us in the second half. But that's a lot more aggressive. Probably push me here so that I can't hit him. I'm not sure why he's not moving somebody to try and help with this. Maybe this guy will come over? He's surely not going to 1 dice it, right? Maybe this guy's just moving. That seems weird in and of itself. Okay, there we go. This is more what I expected. Oh, he's being... okay, so he's being quite greedy as well. He wants to hit both of these guys. Alright, if we don't get armor broken here, we have a potential jump up block, which is nice. Every time. Alright, so first things first. Clear this guy. I shouldn't stay stuff like that so confidently. When am I ever going to learn? Alright, we do have a block into there as well. But obviously right now it's not perfect. Oh rats, that's their blitzer. Ay. Okay, so you come over here. Got to at least try and get the ball semi-safe, and I really do mean semi-safe because this is not great. Oh, that's better. Come on, I'm a break. No. So he can potentially now make something happen. Oh, a knock over there is quite nice. I mean, he might be tempted to take on the splits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, it's not great. We've at least kind of like made this harder to pierce into, but he can definitely... Actually, that's going to be pretty difficult to get this to a 2 dice. He'd have to put people in the way of his follow-up blitz. So yeah, we've done okay. Not happy about leaving the hole there, but it's kind of, you know, we're frenzy. We do what it wants us to do. Ragnar can move pretty far, which is nice next turn. And yeah, I knew I was going in for a 2 dice into a 1 dice there, but it felt like we'd do more doing it anyway. I suppose had it have completely failed, we might have been pushing... Yeah, it would have been bad if we had failed. We need to hit the catches more. We need to get rid of their speed and their armor value, like their low armor. That's the stuff. Is that worth a reroll? I guess. It's a funny time to sort of break out the elf screen. So that makes all this a bit more exciting now. I'm assuming this guy's going here. Oh, he hasn't put... Oh, cool. This is a 1 dice, right? I do not know what the plan was there. I'm going to be honest. Okay, so we can do that and see if anything happens. I'd like to push back out this way. Alright, something happened. So we have this hit. So he can potentially get to, like, here. Let's just try and keep him protected for the moment. Okay, so we have this hit. A bit disappointing. Ugh, very disappointing. Guess we'll stay. Sure, what could go wrong here? It's just a GFI on the blitz. Okay, nice. Alright, Rollo is yet to sort of get his Rollo on, unfortunately. But yeah, the ball's relatively safe. I mean, theoretically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, he could get on him. I suppose he could. Well, that's awkward as well. I expect he's going to try and hit Rollo. I was kind of hoping the Mighty Blow versus the Armor 7 Agility 5 we might do something, but you know, you got to remember that you're just not going to armor break all the time. It feels like you should, but like we're also completely on value 7, and our armor doesn't break every single hit. Okay, the fact that he's committing so many guys back to try and stop us in the corner is actually kind of nice. At least for the moment it's nice, because it's meaning he's not as committed to the fight, which means he can get less going in that. You'd really want to get somebody here as well, so it's not a 2 dice against. Okay, so he is standing us up quite a lot. I mean, he's on value 8, so he can do that a bit more. We just have to hope that his armor starts breaking a bit more. I wondered if he'd try and block that off. It's a lot of GFIs. Well, 2. It's been a really weird half. Okay, he is going to. Nice. I assume he's blitzing here, probably dodge out and blitz. No. He's not going to 1-die him, right? With a catcher, that'd be madness. Okay, he's blitzing here. That's a lot more sensible, actually. Okie dokie. Oof, just in time. Okay, so this would be a 2 dice into a 1 dice. Unless we put this guy here. Or here even. Nice. That would be a 2 dice into a 1 dice. So how about this? Oh, okay. So he can get all the way over to there. So we're going to try and hit this catcher with our mighty blow. But not, I think, before we've come through. Because this is still probably where we'd rather have the ball if this goes poorly. Okay, that is nice. We've got a 2 dice here. And a 1 dice here. Not getting a lot out of it, but these guys can just stand back up now and be a pain again. Did I make the ball safe? Hang on, I forgot where everybody was. Not really. Guess I thought this guy was further through, and I left this guy up. What? I think I had plans for this guy that I never enacted. Or I thought somehow he was going to go down during that, but he can actually hit here. You could stand this guy up, dodge a guy here, hit here, probably dodge a catcher through for an assist, stand this guy up, come through and blitz here for a 2-dice blitz. That's what I would do. He can definitely get a 2-dice blitz here. That makes it trickier. Is he blitzing here? Nope, nope. Okay. So now he has a 1-dice still. He'd need to stand this guy up first. Okay, okay. Does have his plus agility guy here. Still looking at 1-dice here though. I guess this guy just got up. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. But you know what? It worked. Probably push it here in case it bobbles this way. It really worked, and here's his agility 5. That's not how I'd have done all that, but you know what? It worked. So I guess he's just going to hit this guy. Down he goes, that's bad. And then he's going to try and pick up here. I don't know where he's going to put the ball once he picks up. Never mind, he ran out of time. Not sure what the delay there was. You are a blitzer. Oh boy. I've done it again. Here was me trying to avoid a 1-dice here, and I've made a 1-dice over here instead. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, we could have had that ball back in our possession. I think this is the worst I've played with these guys, honestly. He could surf this guy if he wants to, I don't know. He probably wants to try and get the ball and score. We do have it in 2 tackle zones, at least we stood those guys up, but what am I doing? I mean, this guy was free. If I just moved him here, could have had a 2-dice there, I could have had a 2-dice there. I mean, we'd have probably had to blitz somebody free to try and grab the ball. But it would be a lot safer than it currently is. So if he pushes him here, then this guy can pop around and surf him. Does mean he's not blitzing here though, which would be nice. Rollo hasn't really done anything of great notes, so, you know, there is that as well. Okay, you blitzing and then... No, what's going on here? Okay, there goes half done. He needs to get somebody up into scoring position as well, probably, unless he's just gonna... I mean, if he can grab the ball with this guy, hand it off to this guy, he can potentially get down into a scoring position. But how's he gonna orchestrate all of this is the question. He does still have that. See, he'd be without a reroll if he hadn't got spare reroll, which would make this a lot more exciting for us. Suffer the same fate as we did. Thank you. I was just looking there, I wasn't planning on doing that. I guess it makes more sense for you to make the hit and you to try and grab the ball. I don't need to worry about frenzy. So we push it here first time to get the assist, and it doesn't really matter where we push him next time. Ah, he got dodged. That's sad. Huh. I can't actually hit this guy. Because if I push him, I'll push him onto the ball. I can hit this guy. Should I though? If I double skull that, that is not good. He can't score. Could hand it off to this guy. But we're not going to. We're going in. For a completely undeserved touchdown. Although I think our undeservingness of scoring was only matched by their undeservedness of scoring, so... They defended really oddly. There were times where I was like, is this like the best defense ever and I'm just not realizing it? But I don't think it was. Oh, that's excellent. It's excellent because one of those is our guard guy, I believe. Yeah. Normally we'd put him on the front, but I think here we don't want to. We want to get Hurricane here. Just cluster these guys up. I think we may be out of guys without experience already. All our linemen are just the guys getting everything. So, how do I feel we did in that first half? I think it's safe to say not great. Now we'll see if they sneak a one-turner on us. They've got agility 5 and their full team. Well, almost their full team. So it's certainly possible. What have they got? Movement 8, so they've got to get 3 squares. I would feel confident that I could set this up to where I could potentially score. Now that's not to say it's going to happen, and he is without a reroll. So I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's definitely doable. Especially with the agility 5. Or potentially use the agility 5 to throw and the dodge 1 to actually be your receiver, because he'll get the reroll on the run-throughs, and the agility guy will have a better passing range, although he's got thrower, he'd be fine. It looks like he's going for kill. Or riot. Oh, Floki, no, you've already been injured. And you've used the Apo. Okay, the game is determined that Floki will take no further part. That was a bit harsh. Looks like Uber's coming back in. This is interesting. What's going on here? Don't necessarily need those extra assists, but... still just a 2 dice. So now anybody that he removes, he's actually reinstating, like, you know, especially if this guy comes back, he will be feeling pretty happy about that because he'll suddenly be going up players again. Because we played most of that first half down players. Okay, so there's one. Now he's got a 3 dice. So if he can get Ivar out too, he can be sure... No, he can't. Well, it depends. Okay. So Ivar's not out. Is he going to foul? That would be a weird decision. You got to do the throw now. You're 1 SVP away. Just move up and throw. Yeah, he should have just gone closer. I wonder if he thought that this guy would get a catching SVP, because he was like checking players as if it mattered who he threw to. The only person it mattered... Okay, he's back. Alright. Good boy. Okay, so it's flat 11 versus 11. I will accept that. It's a pity because it's his catcher, but... So we're going to pop these guys out wide. Put guard in the middle. Tackle that side. Mighty blow that side. And I will be right back. Yeah, I think it's safe to say, and this game has kind of proved it to be the case, I, as of yet, have not really got my positioning on point with these guys. I'm not doing a good job of anticipating where Frenzy is going to be going. And even when I have anticipated it, I've somehow still got confused myself. I'm not used to this much Frenzy. I don't think anybody is, unless they play Norse all the time, because most teams have, like, what, maybe 2 at the most, usually just 1. 4 is really throwing me. Now these guys against Strength 3 kind of help themselves. But I've made a mistake at least twice, I think, with these guys. So, yeah, I mean, it's impressive to, you know, put yourself in situations where you're getting, you know, into 1 dice situations. I don't know. I guess it's all part of the learning experience. I just feel like I should know better by now. But Norse is still new to me. Frenzy's not new to me, but... So he's just got 2 rerolls, remember? Just the 2 rerolls. And we touched it back. Oh boy. It's coming down here and he's doing a flank overload. What did we do to deserve this? The nice thing is we got this guy out here, so he's going to have to commit like well, unless he's going to 1 dice it, isn't he? I don't know what I'm going on about. But even to get 1 dice, he has to commit 1 person. If he goes for the quick score, and he actually gets it, that's not necessarily the end of the world. He's used his blocker there to actually run through, so that's quite nice. I mean, theoretically, he could roll some bad block dice. He's doing some really wild stuff. Yeah, this guy is now in his way. Failing one of these would be... Oof, okay. Well. So you had to get him out of the way. He is not afraid of the GFIs. That's the ball carrier. Hang on. What's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. He's making this work. He's kind of done a cage, but with not the ball carrier in the middle. This is some next level tactics that I just don't know how to handle. But yeah, if he scores in 2 turns, honestly, that's cool. I think we're still going to try and stop it. 5, 6, 7. We could get a guard in here. Oh, and I assume he's knocking this guy over, because otherwise he's just letting us surf one of his catches. I think I'm going to go on record as saying he's not 100% experienced with the game. Because this is some weird stuff that's happening. Oh boy, okay. Alright, he has used a reroll though. Let's look on the bright side. Our arm value 8 isn't holding up great. But he's not of great importance this time anyway. So we're just going to have 1 GFI to get here. Hang on, 1, 2, 5, 6. Oh, we won't be able to get around if we do that. Can get to here with 2 GFIs. Then we'd have to put somebody next to him. Can you get all that way? No, you can't. Can you? Yeah. So I think we've got to try it, because if we do get it free, that's good. If we could take out one of his blitzers, that'd be great. Nope. Okay, I should probably drop somebody back as a safety, so hang on. You were going to go here. You were going to do this. Okay. I mean, we could just do the 1 die, but... Okay, so you need to just come back as like a, you know, like a pressure in case this goes wrong. As do you. Did I say in case this goes wrong? I'm just trying to really decide if this is sensible. I think we go for it, and if we fail, we let it go. Rats, we failed. We're not going to let it go. He used the reroll, we used the reroll. Change my mind. Okay, it didn't entirely pay off, if we're being honest. Okay, let's see what he does. He's got pretty decent options. If he moves one of this guy down here, he can lock this guy off, and then he can just blitz this guy through. There's probably even safer options, you know, that's just off at a glance. So there we go. So now you hit this guy. Down he goes. You follow up. Actually, you don't even need to follow up. You could actually just use this guy to do the... Okay, followed up. So now... Yeah, you can push this guy. You run the risk of him not falling over, but he's quite likely to fall over. Yeah, I figured it was worth it, because if we got that ball loose, any manner of excitement could happen. As it is, he'll probably score this turn. And that's okay. Okay, he's going to blitz with this guy. This is the blobbiest blob ever. So he's going to have to dodge through. But that's fine. He can just push, follow, and then dodge this way on a 2+. He didn't even need to follow. Alright. We're actually okay with that, because that gives us a lot of time. And only 2 rerolls. Oh man, if he gets another reroll on this kickoff, I'm going to write to the developers. Alright. Let's see how he sets up here. So he has a full team, we have a full team. We need Rollo to start kind of picking up the pace here and what he's doing. I guess if he plays similarly to first half, we can kind of play similarly as well. Maybe not quite as badly, but you know. If they hold on to the ball, who would we like to score? Boy, everybody's on 5. We should probably try and get another level up, so we'll kind of do that. Okay, so boomf, 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 yeah. Alright, keep it together. No more rerolls for him, give us one. Okay, perfect defense is still advantageous for him. I think he's had all the... I guess he outfamed us pretty heavily. He's got a +1, we have a 0. But all the kickoff results have gone in his favour. That's a rock that got thrown just on us. Defense rejig for him. And... 2 rerolls for him, so he's got a lot of value out of the kickoffs. Some might say that's not cool. Okay. Moving up a little bit. Pretty cautious though. I mean very cautious really. Like most of his team can't reach the ball. That's good for us because if we fail to pick it up, I don't think we try and pick it up. We don't try and re-roll it. Okay, it went further, but I think that's still within a grab and move. So let's defend this thing. Safety first. We can do this, which lets us do this. That's actually fine. Oh, it's not because... Yeah, I should have blitzed. I should have gone with him first. Or is it fine? Hang on. No, that is fine, because I can do this, and then I can do that. Okay. Still struggling here. Alright, there we go. Nothing doing there. Oh no, no, I'm good, I'm good. That was still a mistake though. I mean, just in the sense that I forgot what I was doing. Forgot that I had Frenzy to worry about. Let's move him to here, because that helps defend. Let's move him up here. Let's move him to here. Okay, so this is very like last time. I'm going to sit on his turn and see if he wants to commit to knock me over. Okay, we have done well on pickups. I'm going to stay here even though we have a line, because you can get through this with relative ease, especially with this guy and the fact he has the dodger there. So he is going to commit, so that's committing 3 guys to knock this guy over. I always forget that he one dices these, but he doesn't have to. There we go. Okay, that's kind of what we wanted, unless we go out here, in which case it's not what we want at all. So he's using the blob, so we're going to move up with relative aggression. Because this is a good way to protect your players, but it's not necessarily a good way to stop the other team from moving up. And he started to defend more loosely once we got closer. He doesn't seem interested in doing anything whilst we're back here. So I guess we're going to see probably this, followed up by a blitz on Hafton. I was wrong. We're going to see both of the Yetis hit. Yetis? They're not Yetis. They're elves. Okay, down goes Kettle. Okay, that's better. That's why we put him not next to a blitzer, because, you know, less ways to get him hurt. Well, that's a little, he's not going to do that. At best he's probably going to... Okay, he left him down. So we're going to move up first and foremost. I think we're going to try and sort of anchor into this area. You can obviously rejig things here. These guys desperately need to come up. Get you there. Get you there. I'm kind of hatching a poor plan here. And the plan is get rid of the agility. Hang on, is it going to be a GFI again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it won't. And we're using our guard here. There we go. Didn't get rid of the agility, unfortunately. Let's protect our back end. And I mean, this guy can potentially come around. Actually, maybe I'm better off here. Yeah, I actually think I'm better off where I was. No, because then he can just dodge out. But we don't want him to do like a 3-2 and get a weird... Yeah, we'll just stick with this. So he can kind of commit to trying to take down this pocket in the middle and probably succeed. If he moves this guy in, he can hit here. He can then bring other guys in. But it would mean he'd be committing a lot of his guys and we could potentially push back up. So it looks like he's not going to do that unless he pulls these guys around. It's a really wild style of play. The extreme back. Elf screen. He's not going to start one-dying us without block, is he? That'd be madness. Could just dodge one of these guys out around here. Maybe this guy. Or he could make this a blitz and then come in here for the assist. Just push him away, and then go here. Then you got a 2 dice there. Or that, sure. Oh, you're not gonna... You're not, are you? No, he's not. Oh, is he gonna do this? That's very risky against Mighty Player. I mean, I think I'd have just gone here. Never mind. So that's a 1 dice there now. Okay, so he wants the 2 dice on the Yeti. Got the 2 dice on the Yeti. I should stop calling him a Yeti. He's not a Yeti. Alright, now I'm a break. So he can just stand up and be a pain. I'm gonna move this guy in, because that gives this guy like a 1 dice right here, or whatever we decide to do. We can do this. We can move this guy in here actually, and then we have 2 dices all around. could block into here. I mean, blitz into here. Let's do it. So we're trying to just move him away from everything. From the corner that we're aiming towards. Whew. Rollo's getting on fire now. Let's see. So I think we are going to bring this guy to... no. We'll go here. We'll go here. We'll go here. We'll go here. And then we'll go here. So we just got a 1 dice on him. A push, I guess, is something. We'll push this way. And I think we'll actually stay, because that means he's got to commit this guy back if he wants to get a 2 dice. Could use him using a couple of rerolls trying to, you know, do some fancy stuff here. Guard being where it is quite nice. And by this guy being here, picking this guy up does not give him a 2 dice on here, so... Alright, so now the more aggressive elf screen. Is he going to commit hard to this? Because just, like... I guess this guy can come over. Yeah, it's not... it's stopping us going in the corner right now, but we still got 4 turns, so... You know. It's all good. So the question now is, where is he going to get his blocks? I'm not saying he doesn't have any, because he can. Like, he's got a 1 dice there. That doesn't change anything in terms of increasing your chances. This guy has a 2 dice against there. Everybody's got like 2 dice against here. He could dodge this guy, one of these guys over, I suppose. But everybody's on a 1 dice right now until he does something else. So let's see what he chooses. Okay, fair enough. Oh boy. Are we going to see a crazy blitz here? I mean, it's not that crazy. I guess I kind of left it open. Six, 7, 8. It'll still be 1 GFI. And no block. Oh, why is that GF? Oh, he already stood up? Okay. Okay, that's why I left it open. I was like, why did I leave that so easy? You have got to stop knocking my guys over. It was his blitzer, so it was relatively safe. That's unfortunate. These guys are pretty much always... So now he can hit this guy. I think you probably would do that first, so this guy has an easier route. Okay, push is nice. Is he coming around for blitz? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He'd have to dodge through here, so he could do 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's definitely not what he wanted to do. So that being the case, I think we're going to try something here. Nice. Off he goes. Well, the crowd is feeling aggressive. This guy does have 5 XP, but he's not a key player. So difficult decision here. Especially towards the end of the match. Okay, he used it and he's on the sub bench. But I think we can feel pretty happy with that. And we can re-guard our player here. Nice. Do I want to follow? No. So which one of these do we want to do first is the question. Probably this one. Now do I go this way? 1, 2... If we get push, we can potentially push him off again. Oof. Reroll we didn't want to use used. These guys are such a liability until they get blocked, which they never seem to do. Okay, pretty good turn. The reroll was unfortunate, but I think we wanted to clear this guy off, make things feel a bit safer. Let's see how he approaches this. We got 3 turns, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 9 players, 7 of which he can move. 8 of which he can move. Let's see how he approaches it. Can't get at the ball at all this turn. Okay, he's really trying to block off this corner, which... if he tries to block off this corner too much, it's going to be pretty easy to push up into here. You know, like if he just leaves 2 banks of free here. Where's he blitzing? Is he just going to do an annoying 1-dice blitz? Oh boy. That'd be pretty exciting. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be ready for that. I would like him to fear this. Okay, it looks like he's going to come in this way. I guess the danger for him is if he just gets somebody here, after blitzing through, is that we just blitz him off again. So I could see that being a fear factor. We are not using up his rerolls. He's getting a lot of success from that, although he hasn't opened up a way through to the ball, so I don't know if he'll just retreat, or if he's just going to hang here. Yeah, we can theoretically get up here. Which would make him spread very thin. I guess he's leaving the blitzer here, which is weird. Okay. So I think we're looking at a blitz on this guy. Yeah, I still want to go here, I think. We're going to pop this guy here. First push goes next to him. Okay, that's what we like to see. Alrighty. Roller. Getting his eye in. So we can now push all the way up to here. We can push this guy through to here. This guy to here. This guy to here. Hang on. This guy to here. This guy to here. This guy to here. We want to make it awkward, especially if we fall over here. This is going to be a 2 dice whatever happens here. I think I'd rather just push him away. Nice. The push down is excellent. And honestly, I'm not going to take this because I don't want to I don't want to completely free this guy up. And this guy kind of acts as a bit of a safety in case things go really wrong. Oh, is he going to do a crazy 1 dice? Maybe I should have pulled this guy here. I just wanted to... No, I kind of wanted to block him getting in this area. So even if he managed... No, I mean, if he goes here... It's going to be a 2 dice against whatever happens. But he does have 2 rerolls. He'd need to roll a 5 and a 5, a 5 and a 6, or a 6 and a 6. Otherwise he's just pushing us, which is... We're okay with being pushed. Yeah. Because both downs won't work either. Yeah, we didn't entirely block off the top, but he can... I mean, like, his coverage is going to be so thin here. And theoretically, I'm not saying that things are going to stay as they are. We could put this guy here, and then just like push this guy off. But I'm sure he's going to move something else over to make that not happen. Okay, so if this works, we are most safe. Okay, he failed to dodge. He's going to reroll, because he's only got 2 turns left anyway. You'd expect him to make it, and then he just got pushes. That's good. I mean, it could have been a 5 and a 6. Because when I say he would need a 5 and a 6, if you're wondering, basically, what he would really need is, because he would need like a defender stumbles, which is a POW. I forget what the technical terminology is. But yeah, he'd basically need a POW or one of these. I forget what they're called. Oh boy. He's really milking those POWs on the 1 dice. But it's kept him here. So we have the decision to make. I feel like we can make this safe. That helps. Ooh, gave us some SPP on our ult. That's really excellent. So I think first things first, we get this guy up. We're still in scoring range, so I don't think there's any reason not to do this next. And we'll just push him directly back. Now the question is, where can I make a safe box? And And I think the answer is over here. Can anybody get... You in theory can. I think you'd want to go here. I really wanted to surf this guy, but honestly at this stage it's not necessarily worth it anyway. You'd want to go here. You want to be here. You want to be here. So we could have just done this, but I think the safer thing is to try this first, and if we roll both down in the skull or double both downs, then this guy can have a push. Okay, that's excellent. Okay, we start to break armor at an important time. Just had a little panic attack there where I was like, did I get my timings right? But I did. I think you're actually gonna hide behind as an insurance. You're gonna push up here. So we're going to make this really awkward whichever direction he comes from. I could have brought him down here for an assist, but that seemed a lot more important. Let's not kill any more players. And by that I mean any more of our own players. If I'd knocked him over I'd take that, but I'm not going to reroll that into a skull. Especially when we theoretically need it on the last turn to pick up the ball if something crazy happens. Okay, this looks like he's just letting us score. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it was highly unlikely. Can we get a hit on this guy at 3 dice? I think we can. So that would be, let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can. I think we'd want him to do it because he's on 5. It's a squishy catcher, that's why we're trying it. Okay. In we go. Alright. Good 2-1 there. First half was definitely scary, but I think as it went on, things, from our perspective at least, right themselves in terms of how the blocking was going. I'm not going to say on a different day maybe we could have actually won it a bit more safely, but we didn't play good, so I think 2-1 if anything is... Oh, that's nice. He also leveled up a catcher. 2-1 I think overall is a fair result. We definitely played a lot better in that second half. Way fewer mistakes, a lot better control, I feel like. The first half I was just all over the place. Not sure why. Partially getting used to the team, partially just not concentrating hard enough. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Wow, I put all their SPP on one person. This guy went from 0 to 10, that's cool. We got a nice spread, so I think we have a couple of level ups. Yeah, I don't think we can really complain about the dice. I'm sure they'll show the block dice were pretty... Oh, I guess he did get a lot of pairs. But, you know, it's not always the full story. We did fine for blocking as well. We didn't really have any major blocking problems apart from... no, we didn't. The armor... we didn't break armor as much as we would have liked. We broke it a lot less than him despite doing twice as many blocks, but... You know, there are other factors in there, like armor value 8 and stuff. And, you know, it's not always exactly average. So, you can't expect it to... Like, over the course of a bunch of games, it'll average itself out. In one game, that's not actually... Even despite all the rolls, that's not enough to get a good sample. Alright, so the question is, do we get another Mighty Blow? Or do we get a guard? I was going to get a guard until we got a double to get a guard. So I'm really strongly considering Mighty Blow. And I'm not ruling out piling on as the next skill for whoever we do, because these guys have jump up. So having built-in jump up makes piling on a lot more handy, because, you know, you jump on somebody... Next turn, you can still make a block, hopefully, if you don't get fouled. There's times where you don't want to use it, but I think it could have some use here. But yeah, I think we take a second Mighty Blow because, you know what the other thing is? Our first one is very likely to, you know, one of these guys is likely to struggle. I guess the other thing we could have taken, and I may consider, is Juggernaut. We might come back for Juggernaut, or we might give Juggernaut to one of our elves, who I think also have strength access. Yeah, we might not give them all Mighty Blow. I do like it, but these guys need block, and I think I might give one of them Juggernaut just to make them a real pain in the butt. Could give one of them Wrestle. I don't know if that's something that people do, but like these are the only guys on the team that could take that. I don't know, I don't think they're actually going to blitz the ball carrier that much, so it's probably not worth it. So, here's the thing, we could take dodge. But I feel like we might take guard here. Norse with guard is really good. Because when you get into those big blobs, you know, you'd kind of turn into dwarfs. So yeah, I think we guard. And it saves us, like, it makes us feel even better about not taking it on our berserkers, right? I think that's pretty potent. We could theoretically replace Fitzek, because he's got a little less movement. I'm going to think on that in the interim. How are we doing? 3-1-1. We've got a good record-ish. Yeah. I'm really pleased with how these guys are doing. And I might leave Fitzek in for the moment. What I'm thinking is... He's going to be involved in, like, you know, because you do move up the field. I guess he could be somebody that we just put on the line, right? And then he's going to be a lot less likely to be moving up the field and a lot more likely just to be getting KO'd. So we could do that until he gets more seriously injured. Yeah, I think we might do that. So we'll probably leave Fitzek in, hold on to our 60k. Our team is looking most excellent. This is the glaring thing. Our Ulf's not having block yet is not ideal, but there's really only so much we can do about that. But they're a complete liability until they get that, so fingers crossed. Anywho, thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoyed that one. I'll admit, it was not great in the first half, but we pulled it back in the second, so I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.